What up, what up, what up, everybody? What up, what up? Before we get this show started, I want to do this real quick. This New York, New York City Live podcast. I want to send a birthday shout out to Miss Breonna Taylor. Y'all see her behind me. If she was still here today, she'd be 27. So today I'm going to dedicate the show to her. And that's how we're going to start the show off. Man, I hope everybody's here. Everybody's tuned in. Man, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get it. There we go.
The deafening scream can mean only one thing.
New York in the building. New York in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, but rev your damn engines at the same damn time. We're about to make it bust.
Okay, stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he bout them rivers. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he bout them ribs. Yeah. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard.
We got New York in the building. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.
Appreciate you, New York. I appreciate New York for always supporting
Your live podcast, check me out Monday through Friday and every other Saturday. I put out live on all your favorite YouTubers. We go back and talk about what they're doing. It's a laid-back atmosphere. You can have a drink, you can smoke a split, you can do whatever.
You know, for the whole YouTube community, man, showing love to everybody in a major way. A lot of y'all be faking, man, but New York do that shit for real.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them.
It ain't no other New York out here. You know
No.
what I mean? It ain't no other New York out here.
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
Is it recording or is it live right now?
Watch the live, man. Subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Hit the notification bell.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.
What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's the weekend. Man, hopefully everybody's had a great day and a great week. I know this week's been kind of crazy, but you know what? I'm here to cheer everybody up. If you're feeling a little down, feeling a little bad, we're here to cheer everybody up. But before we get started, my guest is already ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and run through the comments real quick so we can get it moving. Yo, what up, what else? Everybody smash the like button. For those that didn't see the beginning, I dedicated tonight's show to Breonna Taylor because today's her birthday. She was still here. She'd be 27 years old. That's how I started it off at the beginning. You know, had to go ahead, give props to where props is due. Hold up. Miss China in the building. Keeping with China's in the building. She said, I am first. She is first in the building. I see you. She said, got you like, share. Oh, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. My dog Whitney building. Look, so, dude, I was on 2 hours ago. I know you was here. You was here. I know you was here. You was here doing the damn thing as I was doing sound check and when I was on TK's thing earlier. Shout out to TK's Garage. And also for those that don't know, yes, the giveaway is still going strong. Watch the giveaway video I have. Watch all the giveaway videos for the participants that are participating. Follow instructions to end the win. Not one, not two, but we're giving away 3 vehicles. Yes, 3. Definitely 2, possible 3. Just got to follow the video with a system the video and go watch it. That's all you got to do. Who else is in the building? Who else is in the building? Yes, we said smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Charlie in the building. Oh, Charlie done changed his name. What up, what up, what up? Charlie, I'm glad you're in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through. Y'all know Charlie's in the UK. See, told you we're going global now. We're going global. What up, Rubik's in the building? I see you, Rubik's. Man, you know, Rubik's, hopefully you're not in the doghouse still, man. You know, I told you if I need to go talk or whatever, I get you out of the doghouse if you got put in. Man, hold up. Michael Corleone in the building. Michael Corleone, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Where you been? Man, salute Michael Corleone here in the building, man. I definitely miss my dude right there in the building. He's been here since day one. Wonder where you been, bro? Wonder where you been. Motozilla in the building. Motozilla Rich in the building. I see. Man, that little crotch rocket. Little mini bikes. I see. All right. I see. Hold up. Zay in the building. What up, Zay? I see you, Zay. What's up? Train for NSW Vlogs in the building. I see all my train folks up in here. See you. Catfish Corner in the building. Catfish, I know you had to be in here. Man, you know, Aerocoupe Cley, he represents Chicago to the fullest. So no, you had to be up here and be ready to go. Hold up. Miss LXX is in the building. If y'all didn't see Ladies Night from last night, y'all definitely know catch it. Miss LXX, you know, we see it. It's Chevy Gang in the building. We see it right behind me. Chevy Gang time tonight. We see it. Hold up, all the comments just went fast all of a sudden. They just went slow, went fast. Okay, everybody roll up here. That's why. Okay. Shout out to Roller T on 24th. I see you. Pull Up King is in the building. Yeah, I see you. Shout out to Dover Elevator in the building. Hello. With the picture of, is that? Yes, that's who I think it is. Okay. I see the picture. All right. Appreciate you rolling through in the building. Salute. Fast Gato TV in the building. I see what's good, fam. Hope everybody goes all the way up. Man, stay blessed, man. Definitely. We're going to definitely stay blessed and stay cheered up. You know, especially during these rough times. Jeep Girl Limited in the building. I see Jeep Girl. I see you. Y'all get ready. Jeep Girl be here next Tuesday. She'll be on the scene with that badass Jeep she got, man. We're going to talk about everything with that Jeep. Shout out to my girl Thrice in the building. I see you, Thrice. I see you. I love the picture with the butterflies. I definitely love her. She's always very, very creative. I love her creativity. I love it. Left in the building. So what up, fam? Let's go. Oh, man, we going. I know I hit the button a little late, but we was making sure everything was straight, so we don't have no problems. Need to speed car reviews. What's up? I see you in the building. I see you. Hold up. Miss Ella Jane Oracles. Shout out to you in the building. She said good morning, y'all. When she said good morning, she didn't mess up. She is overseas. If I'm not mistaken, she's either in Singapore or either the Philippines. I told y'all we going global up in here. I salute, appreciate you for coming through. Have a good time with your boy. Definitely hit that like button while you're in here. What's up, Mod Squad? Yes, my mods are in the building. I see him in the building. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Hold up. Bambi in the building. Shout out to Bambi Eyes Marshall in the building. Bambi Eyes will be on the next Ladies Night, which is basically the week after next. Thing is the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. She will be back in the building for that. Highly request, because y'all been requested for her and for Aries to come back on, so they both will be here in the building. Man, appreciate Beauty 392 being in the building today, guys. How you doing? Shout out to Beauty 392. Beauty 392. I salute you. Shout out to you. You held it down last night. You know, everybody had all them questions, and you was just, you know, throwing out answers left and right. So I definitely appreciate you coming through doing that. That's my homegirl right there. She said, hello, everyone. Yes, definitely speak to everybody. Make sure I ain't miss anybody. Oh, she's talking to Catfish. Oh, okay. You're a mod on my channel. Oh, man, appreciate that. All right, y'all, we're going to go and get started. I know more and more people coming through. Oh, there you go. I was about to say, oh, here come all the IG questions finally coming through. Okay. So y'all coming to the building. Man, one of the dudes with the baddest Aerocoupe you ever want to see, between him and Lindy J. I don't know. It's like neck to neck. They both out here killing. I'm loving the Aerocoupes. And for those who know what Aerocoupe is, you will learn today. Man, coming to the building, Aerocoupe Cley and Eleanor in the building. What is up? What is up?
What's good, bro?
You. Man, once again, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, because I know how busy you are, especially being on the road. Thank you for coming through.
No problem. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate the invite, first off.
And somebody asked, how was Eleanor? For those that don't know who Eleanor is, please explain that.
Eleanor is my 1979 Aerocoupe Landau Caprice. Right there in the background, y'all see it.
Hold on, I'm trying to move my head out of the way. Right in the background, tucking them wheels. That's her in the background. And from her from the thumbnails. And also to the person that just asked me that from IG, his information is in the description when you come out of the live. Don't come off the live, just come out of the chat. Right in the description. His IG and his YouTube. Oh man, I gotta go through and I gotta find out more about the car. That's how you find out. Go hit the button, go like and subscribe, and go share it out with your friends. Go check him out, because I've watched the process from when he got it to what it is now. Man, let's get in and talk about that process. How was it when you first got it?
Oh man, actually it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I got it from a older lady in Minnesota. She was a one owner. It was actually her husband's. And it was just sitting in the garage, man. And she actually had it listed on Craigslist in the wrong state. And I was at work one day, and I was looking for this specific car. And
appreciate it, bro.
I called her. We talked for, we actually talked for a while and she was saying that everybody kept calling her, said that they was gonna come get it, but they never would show up. And so I'm like, all right, well, what part? I think it said she was in Iowa or something like that. So I asked her like what state it was. I mean, what town it was. So she was like,
Mhm.
I'm not in Iowa. I'm in Minnesota. So I'm like, oh, you got a list wrong. So long story short, we got it together. I called off work the next day, called my homeboy, and we went up there and got it. So the car originally only had like a little bit over 70,000 miles on it. It was
Wow.
white. It was white with a blue top, a navy blue top. And only thing that was wrong with it was on the driver's side, one of the brake lines had rusted out. And so like you
Being
had
in
to
that
like
salt,
pump,
yeah.
yeah, you had to pump the brakes for it to stop. So, but other than that, man, that was the only thing that was wrong with it. She was cool, man. She actually got an oil change for me, filled all the tires up full of air. All the tires are brand new. I just put gas in it, gave her the money, and came on back home, man. And I've been working
All
on it
right.
since then. That was like 6 years ago.
Wow. So during that time of 6 years, you took it from the way she had it. It was a husband's car. And that was the best to find. When you find an elderly couple that had it, want to get rid of it, want to do things with it, first of all, you catch a good deal. Second of all, especially being the one owner, they can tell you everything about the vehicle, even though
Yeah,
you're going to end up changing stuff in the vehicle. But those are like I call the gems of the
right.
car world when you find something like that. And
Yes, sir.
And man, somebody said, man, it's just beautiful. The
Man,
whole
appreciate
Aerocoupe said, my dad used to have a 77 back in the day, just like it, except it was black. He said, man, you just, they don't make them like that no more. No, they don't. The
it. Yeah,
Aerocoupe
not at all.
design, no, it was only that had it, and the Monte Carlo that had the Aerocoupe design. And those were
Yeah.
the specialty vehicles. Those were, I remember my dad used to call them, shout out RP to my dad. He used to say, you know what, those are like the unicorns of the Chevy world because there's not many of them out there like that. But
Hmm.
when you come across one, my boy Kev, shout out my boy Kev, he had one for years, a '79, and I was like, man, you should never sold that car. Well, I sold. Now sometimes he wish he never sold it. Got a guy he
Right.
sold it to, got it fixed up, and shout out to my boy Demond because that's who bought it, and he still got it to this day, sitting on
He's
a set of
salty, ain't
eights.
it?
Sitting on a set of eights. I mean, he sold it then when the 24s came out. Now he's sitting on eights, and he's sitting on it
Oh
clean.
man.
And every time Kev said, I said,
Woo.
Kev, you remember that car? New York don't start. I said, I know.
Yeah,
but,
man.
but man,
Can't
what was
do
the
it.
being after you got? I know you had a game plan. Your game plan was okay because everybody does. We get out our paper, pen, our tablets, our Palm Pilots, depending on how long ago it was, and we
Right.
start planning on what we gonna do. What was the first thing in your mind you said I'm gonna do first?
Um, man, like you said, man, like I sat down and I put my little part list together. I probably tore up that paper and did 20 extra ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't know what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? So man, I honestly I'm a fan of OG box Chevys. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on box Chevys. I like the OG look with like tasteful
Yeah,
tasteful mods and stuff like that. So I mean, I know I wanted to touch everything. I just didn't want to overdo it where it takes like kind of the essence away from the car. So
that's understandable.
yeah, so I just talking to a lot of my the OGs in the game like Percy 78 Chevy Boy, Lenny.
Shout out to my
I
dog right there.
Yeah, I was talking to them for a minute ever since before I even put anything on the car, and they embraced me, man, and they kind of like set the path out for me, and made sure I didn't steer myself wrong. So that led to this, and we still going, man. I still got a lot to do, but we made a lot of progress along these last couple of years.
Man, Catfish said the Arrow Coops are really rare. You got the blessed one to find right there, especially one on a car too. Sheesh. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
they are. You really don't see that many of them around, and then when you see one, especially like yours, shout out to you and Lenny Jake. God dang, man, when you put out that which one versus, I was like, I can't even pick because
Yeah.
it's one of those. Both of my gems and diamonds in the rough, and it's like they both look good. It's like I ain't even doing it, but just hit. I
Yeah.
just hit. I just said, let me hit the heart. I ain't even
I
playing
gotta
that
give
game.
it to I gotta give it to Lenny though, man. He the OG of the Aerocoupe. I think him honestly he's one of the ones out here that was more popular that because you know what honestly man like some people, I think people do know that they are rare, but like they don't really get a lot of love that I think that they should. So Lenny was the one that kind of was like went against the grain and actually made one like look pretty righteous. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I got to give it to him, man. He did that call right, and he always messaging me saying, man, I need to go buy another one or go buy my old one back. He was like, cause you make me get the little bug again or whatever. So
Mhm.
I gotta pay him homage, man. I gotta give it to him because he the one that definitely motivated me.
And you got to give homage what homage is due. And I do that a lot when I see something or somebody's doing that motivates me to keep going or keep doing stuff with my bills and just keep moving. And yeah, Lenny J is one of them. When I had 78 Chevy Boy, I tell him so many times, I've known him for years, and said, man, you just give me motivation to do this and do that. From when you had the rock stars to the Diablos to the Forges to the Sandman. I mean, I was with that whole phase. So whatever he was doing, I was like, yo, it's giving motivation to keep on and keep doing and create my own lane to do something. But at the same time, it's one of those, for those that understand, when you see somebody doing something and you already have a game plan what you're doing, it's not that you biting off of them. It's like it's more of, okay, they're inspiring me to do this. They inspire me to
Right.
keep going with mine. Because there's been plenty of times where you probably had it too, where you just want to give up. I don't want to do this. Oh man, this is aggravating because man, the game is stressful. The card game
It
is
is
stressful. It
very.
is, and you're like, man, this costs this. This costs what? I gotta wait for this part. What? And you're like, man, why am I doing this? And you'll get pissed off, and then you'll sit around and see somebody else, and you're like, man,
Right.
let me
And
go
you
ahead.
come
Yeah,
right back. Right.
let me do it. Let me go ahead and do it. Let me go ahead and do it. Get it done, man. It's so many times I done had that period. Hey, Mozilla said facts. Yes, Motozilla facts. It's so many times where I've had that happen, and even now because I was feeling down because I had to postpone my bill to 2021. Dang, but you know what? I can ride it like it is. Do this, and shout out to Memphis Mike. He was like, man, New York, that deuce already clean, man. Just go do what you do. Shout out to Catfish. He's another man. Go roll it. Go do it right
Yeah,
now. You
man.
know what? Let me go ahead and do it.
This
I
was the
know it ain't
white one,
what I
right?
want
With
to
the
be.
blue top. This was the white one with the blue top.
It's a black top.
Okay. Okay. I thought it was
It
blue.
was actually in the promo. I don't know how much you saw the promo before we
Yeah.
started. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was it at the beginning. It running and then it was
Oh
clips of
man,
it
that
turned
joint
to the
clean,
side.
man.
Yeah, it's clean. But I had so much it was getting ready to be done. The injury had already been done. It had already been going to Stitch by Slick. So I Stitch by Slick had already been at him already,
Oh, that's where you're
getting
going.
getting interior stuff done. Yeah, because I promised him so many years ago when I lived in Atlanta. He was one of the first ones to see it when it was just plain Jane. And I told him, I said, yeah, I would love for you to bless your hands on this and really do some of this interior. Man, we're gonna do a dash swap. No. I don't want to do a dash swap. I want to keep it original because it's a one owner. The story behind it is my uncle traded in the 76 Cutlass for that brand new for my
Mhm.
Maxine. And it's been in the family since then, from him to my dad to me. And I'm like, I don't want to take away from it. I just want to make it look more new age. I said, you
Right.
remember that when you did for Dunk Master, that Butte LeSabre that had, the eights on it? Oh, yeah, I want like that. Do it like
Right.
that, console in the middle. I'm done. I'm simple. I ain't trying to do all nothing crazy. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. I love what because at the time we was talking about it, he was in the process of doing the Porsche interior swap on a Dunk, and I got to see part of that process, and I was like, that would be nice, but I don't want to do all that. And my pocket's already crying and seeing that, and my pocket's crying even more. I mean, the more he was talking or everything he was doing to it, the more change was falling out my pocket. I was
Right.
like, man, nah, let me just stay simple. Let me do this.
Yeah.
Also with I was trying to upload. Somebody had questions about. Oh, the ones you sent me, I was trying to upload them. It was uploading slow, so they definitely would be on the next one because I was running around today. I got in late. Like I literally was driving when TK was on live. It is what it is. But
No
I
problem.
will have it on. So man, so being in Chicago, somebody had asked me this from IG. They was like, man, the roads up here are so crappy. Man, how is he holding up with his wheels and not bending a rim? He said, please answer me that because I've been through 2 sets. I was like, dang.
Man, bro. Oh my God. Man. Our roads are man. I've cracked my two front, and I actually put this on my YouTube. Like I cracked my two front barrels on my wheels. So I mean, it's an easy fix. It's not anything bad. Like if you need a new barrel, or if you even just want to get it welded, you can go either or. But man, we have some some unforgiving potholes out here, man. Like for real. It's like you really like if you get in your Chevy, you have to like pre-plan your trip on what street you're gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, to dodge the potholes. And it just really, honestly, I think it really just come with the game. If you ride, bigger wheels, well, not even bigger wheels. If you just have rims in general, like you just really have to watch it. It just come with it. You gonna bend a rim sooner or later. It just happens. So
I'm just so
other than
fortunate
that,
I
man,
have
my two back
uh,
ones are cool, but them fronts, yeah, I done patched them up a couple times.
a patch a couple times. Somebody said, "Man, the wheels are clean. What size and what brand?"
Oh man, y'all want to know what brand? Oh, no, I was playing. They 26s, man. They 26s, and they are made by Don's, Donz,
Yes.
Don's Forge.
Yeah. The first
Not a
set
lot of
I've ever
people
seen.
ride Don's like that.
No, the first set I ever seen was this guy that lived in Atlanta. He had them, and then Cut the Check had them on the box at one point.
He did.
Yeah, they had a
I forgot
set.
about that. He did.
Yeah, see, I go far back, and I remember I couldn't find a set nowhere because I just liked the way they looked. It was a different look, and I remember shout out the same man. He was like, I'm gonna be designing my own wheels soon, so you come through me. All right, that's okay. And then when I see what he had coming out, and Corleone Forge, I talked to them, and it's like, I know my next set is
Corleone
gonna
is
be
nice
eight.
too.
I know my next set's gonna be eights, but I'm like, I don't know what I want. But then after seeing same man showed me, I was like one of the first person he showed at a show. He showed me how to brake pedals. How he said, "Man, look, I do customized brake pedals." I was like, "Okay, I'm sold with that. I can do a whole pack, that steering wheel, this, that, and this." I was like, "Damn!" I said, "Man, he really, wow, man, he really, really, wow." It made it a harder choice, especially now so many wheel companies out here. But that they definitely set off the car. They set off the car. They look good. They tucking
Appreciate it.
right. Somebody's already asked
Thank
me,
you,
did he
sir.
do ring work to get those wheels to tuck? I had to tell folks no. But a lot of these bigger cars like that, somebody asked me
No.
that one time, and I was telling them, I was like, nah, the way it sit, the factory wheels sit in and tucked already. So if you get the right offset, they're gonna sit right and sit in and tuck. Like my sixes are tucked underneath them skirts. I'm like,
Okay.
they tuck right. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you don't need to do a whole lot. Oh,
No, it's definitely.
somebody's asking
Go
about
ahead.
the engine. Okay, now go ahead. What? I'll answer the question after.
I I forgot what I was gonna say. I mean, as far as the squatting goes, you know what I'm saying. That's squatting is a whole culture within itself. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a bunch of ways that you can do it. You don't really have to break the bank to get your wheels to sit. Your car to sit down, your tires like that. So, you know, the homeboys, the little OGs put me on, man. So I got it sitting right.
Yeah, 'cause that squad game is it. And shout out to my dog Squad Yard Atlanta. He was always wanting to say, this is it. This is gonna be the next evolution. The squad game. I was like, yeah, they already doing part. No, they're gonna start doing it everywhere. And
Hmm.
sure enough, everybody's doing it. I like the look of it. I have the same look, and mine was just for the person that asked that question. I'll tell you, mine was just coilovers, and I got the coilover air shocks, the
Okay.
heavy duty package. When I did that, it made it squat down even more, and it's a big car made. It's a boat, you know. So
Hmm.
that big car is made to already sit like that. Period,
Right.
because it's
Right.
supposed to sit like you're riding in a boat.
Hmm.
So to do it and then have it with the wheels is on it, oh, it's gonna sit right. It's gonna sit right, sit perfect. And
Definitely.
also, okay, I'm gonna answer. They asked it twice. Okay. For the person on IG, they asked this. They was like, "Man, did you go LS swap, or are you still have the same setup?"
No, I actually I went back SBC. I changed my trans
Hmm.
and my motor. I was actually wanting to go LS at first, um, but I don't know. I just chose to go the other right now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to race or nothing like that, and I had some resources where I was able to build something uh really nice and have my trans built really nice, and it's perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? I got enough power, and saying, and then I can get out the way if I need to But at the same time, like going back to them potholes, I can't be going too fast and watching out for potholes at the same time. You know what I mean?
No.
I can't do that.
No.
But I got some decent power, man. I got a freshly built, brand new 350 SBC and a 350 trans, all new exhaust. Everything's brand new. Everything under the car, and I actually just swapped it out, so it's brand new. It looked like fresh from out the assembly line. It's all good and running.
Hey, but that's all you need. Believe it or not, if it, I tell anybody, you know, yeah, even though I'm doing LS swap, you can do the old school setup, have it done up right, and still have, you know, same amount of power, still do what you do with it, and still get out here and have a good time with it, and still have the chop you want, and still have the power, you know, to get on down the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was actually just having a conversation. I don't know if you know West by Wade. I was
Yep,
talking to
I know
him
West by Wade. Shout out West by Wade.
That's my man. I was talking to him like 2 days ago, and he building a Regal, and he sent me, you know, some little footage. He LS swapped it or whatever, and so I'm like, man, it's nice. It looks so beautiful, bro. It's so nice how he got it set up, and so. But he told me, he said he was talking to his engine builder, or it was one of his homeboys. It was one of the two, but he was saying that the guy he was talking about was telling him about his SBC. He had built a fresh 350, same setup I got in mind, and it was running right. And then he switched and went LS, and he said he couldn't tell the difference. So I don't know if, you know, his setup, he didn't do enough on his LS or however it go. I'm not really a big motor guy like that, but he said it wasn't really a difference as far as like how he can tell with the power. So I think it's really kind of like all personal preference, honestly. You know what I'm saying, from me and my little research and the guys that I talk to. If you ain't really trying to do too much, you know what I'm saying, you can get something simple and ride fine.
Yeah, and that's one of the same things when I had 78 Malibu on back in, oh my God, that was back in February, January. He's still rolling the older setup as well. And he said, man, you know, I want to do LS swap, but I got a better deal doing this. And I said, I'll give it a try, see how it works. He said, man, it moved his Malibu down the road. He got a 4-door Malibu. He stepped out the box. He said, because you don't see a lot of 4-door Malibus. And he said, when I did mine and put it together and blackened it out, he said it was something different. And that's what I love about the game of cars and coming out here and doing your thing. You don't have to follow the trend. You do something totally different, and people will still love it. Now, I mean, you will have folks like, oh, I wouldn't have done this, I would have done that. You don't listen to that. You just, okay. But then you have folks, you know, like me that admire and appreciate everything they have done. So when I see what I see from what you have done, I'm just like, yo, this is different, it's unique. You don't see that many of them out there. It don't matter what power plant you put in, as long as it's running good and you're able to swerve on them, and you riding that. For those, you need to see the footage on IG and on YouTube. He's rolling. He's chopping up the scene. I'm like, yo, he's doing it. and even, I don't know who the family was that passed by, but the family that passed by, everybody had their heads turned. Even the kids, they was like, the kid was just pointing and just pointing. And they actually slowed up and let you come on past. I was like, wow. I said, I bet Dad that's driving that minivan wish he had one of those, because he looked at it and he just kept looking. And he just started doing this as you went by. I was like, yeah, see, I caught the small details in that video.
Yes, sir, man. My car drive good, man. I can drive California right now in that joint, no problem.
Man,
no problem.
If you can go ahead and do that, or Demetrius said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up? What's up?" He just strolling on in the building. Man, if you once you build it like that, and you can drive it across. Like I've seen a lot of videos. Somebody just put out a video recently, a Caprice, 2,500-mile journey, and you know, showing people like, yeah, even though you build these cars, they built to drive. I can drive it here, I can drive it there. Hold up, we got royalty in the building. Hold up. Shout out my dog Steve's on the building. He says my boy at the Aerocoupe. Yes.
What up, bro?
That's my dog, Steve. Steve, so where you been? I know you've been, Steve. You've been in that garage grinding because you getting that box right. I know.
Ooh, man, that boy nasty though, ain't it, man? That joint is beautiful.
Steve will make me get out the way. I said, Steve, I'm gonna get over here in the right lane because you already zoom right on the head, and man,
Steve's gonna make me delete my Instagram messing around.
That's why my car gonna stay parked in the garage. You said, man, you gonna bring that thing? And not beside you. I'm gonna leave it parked for right now because, man, you killing me. Caesar, you killing the game. We just mess with you though. You killing the game. You are killing the game. Lefty said, G-body and box Chevys if you grew up in the 80s. Yes, I definitely agree. I've had them all, and don't get me wrong. I love the new cars now. Somebody that's in New York, that means you don't have no love for the new cars now. No, I have love for all the new cars, but I can't get away from the old school. I love an old school. I love old schools. That's always been my thing. I grew up around them. I come from a family where my dad was for the bigger cars, the Impalas, Caprices. He was a Buick man with Buicks. Mm-hmm. That was his thing. Then you had his younger brother, my uncle. He's in the drag racing. He's into the G-bodies. He's into the Camaros. You know, that's what he was into. So my thing is put both of them together, and it birthed me, and I love them both. Period.
Yeah.
Especially now that it's becoming extinct to see a lot of these cars out, and we bring them back out. And I kind of talked about this when I had Lack Lane on with this Cadillac. Shout out to Lack Lane, CJ. I was hoping he'd come cruising through. He might be just listening, or he might catch the replay. But we talked about this, and I know you get the same reaction. When you rolling in and you see an older person and they admire it, and it takes them back when they see that vehicle. People don't know what that does for them. Shout out to Cooley B. Cooley B. sitting in New York. I'm catching you as I'm rolling along. Shout out to Cooley B. I see you, Cooley B. You sitting in New York. I'm catching you as I'm rolling along. All right, appreciate you. But you see, you'll see an older person there, and they catch that, and it brings them back to what's going on. Like, it's happened to me several times, and I'll pull over, let them look at it, and I know you had that happen to you.
Definitely.
I mean, how's the feeling when they, it takes them back, and you just right there to witness that?
Oh man, it's definitely a humbling experience. They pull up on me all the time, and they lower their window and be like, "Man, my grandmother had one of them. Man, used to take us to the grocery store, or the movie theater, blah blah blah." And I just like, man, I appreciate it. And then too, because you don't see a lot of Aerocoupes. Everybody has like this grand story about this particular car. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's just a great feeling. And I tell people all the time, like it's no other feeling. I don't care what type of car you got, than driving in the old school, man. Like I'm talking about, like it's nothing. It's just nothing like it, man. Just rims or no rims, just the whole feeling of the car. If you were like a real car guy, it's just a kind of like an out of body experience. It's like you really can't put words on it.
Exactly. Like for my Deuce in the Quarter, when I went and brought it back for my dad, he's like, "Man, come get this car." People asking how much they want for it. I told him, "Ain't my car no more, it's yours." I literally took a one-way flight, flew to Atlanta. I drove that car all the way back. I kid you not. As I'm driving, when I came from through Atlanta, everybody, how much for sale? No, it ain't for sale. Yeah, they was giving me props. Old people, man, back in my day, got to Nashville, the same thing. When I got to outside of St. Louis, I got gas, headed to Kansas City. This old man was out there. I went in and go pay for my gas, use the restroom, come back out. Old man just standing there, just looking. He just standing. He said, "That's a 76, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I had one brand new off the showroom floor." He said, "That was my first brand new car." I said, "This one was bought brand new by my uncle off the showroom floor." He said, "Man." He said, "It's the limited, right? White on white on white." I said, "It was white on white on white. It was." He said, "Yeah, I had one just like." He said, "You mind if I just sit in it?" I just let him sit, and his daughter said, "You don't even know that man. He let you sit in this car."
That's dope, though. Yeah,
that's
dope.
He said, "Take a picture." I took a picture. He said, This made my day." And just to hear him say that made his day, that made my day. Because it was still all original. I hadn't done anything to it. It was just the only thing that was different with it, I had digital gauges at the bottom. That was the only thing that was different. But everything else was the same.
That's dope. Yeah, it's great, man. It's definitely a great feeling. Humbling.
That was a great feeling. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Please say I didn't freeze. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what happened. I was because I don't have it on just do not disturb. But nobody can send no message. I just froze for a second. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, that feeling when somebody gets to see that. And yeah, I'm getting ready to watch your latest. I started watching it, but then I had to get started with the show. But I will say, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing.
Appreciate it.
Hold on. Jay had a great challenge. Oh, they talking about somebody else. Okay, I thought they were talking about you. So for me, it's not like old school to pull it out, roll out, have a good time in it, pull up at a meet in it, pull up at a cruise, pull up at Sonics, because most of the Sonics have cruises going on, and not even that, for the video that you were just seeing when you pulled up in Chicago and everybody was out there having a great time, and it's like, man, it's like, that scene to just be around, it's a humbling scene and just having a great time and vibing with people, and then the people you meet in between. So I know you met a lot of people in between because I have, and just
that's facts, man.
just the people you meet in between, and like I said, the older folks, that's what really gets me a lot because it brings them back to their heyday when they was doing whatever they was doing, or when they saw that car around, or man, I remember I had a preacher one time said, "Take me for a ride in it." He made me ride him around the church parking lot. I was at a church for a benefit car show. Everybody had, they had old schools there, but when I pulled up, and being it was a church, I had music turned down. There's no stereo system yet, but I was sitting up there playing. It was playing what Curtis Mayfield, Gangsta White Wall. He heard it, man. He went from being the preacher to let me take a ride and turn it up a little bit, and we just ride around the church parking lot in a circle. He's like, "That's all I need." His wife said, "Don't get no ideas." He said, "Man, I would love to have one. I swear I would love to have one." Well, to give an update, he ended up finding something with my help off Facebook Marketplace, and he's chilling. He got he got a what year is that car? He got a Bonneville, 75 Bonneville convertible. It's clean. He paid the money for it, but he didn't care. That's what he wanted. I don't want nothing to do. That's what I want. And shout out to Pastor Mason. He's rolling in. Yeah, he definitely rolled. Pastor Mason is rolling in that. He drive that to church on Sunday with the wheels on it. You got a set of 24s on it. He said, "I want to get something bigger, but I found these at a good deal." I said, "Man, just because you're a pastor, you can't ride clean,
Ride that joint.
Ride that joint." I said, "You know what? You'll get the younger kids' attention with everything he has." He said, "I've got the younger population attention. They really listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, because they see you ride clean and figure you one of them." So it's what. So man, being back to the car, being got basically the whole drivetrain, everything new.
Mm-hmm.
I know you end up putting all new shocks on. Somebody asked, did you reduce springs on it, or did you leave the factory springs already on there?
No, I've actually touched everything on my suspension. My whole front suspension is all brand new. I went mud brand on the front. I actually did just stock replacement stuff, but just mud brand, and I did heavy duty springs on the front just so they can sit me up a little higher. You give a little bit of kind of effect to my squat. All the back is changed. Everything in the back is changed.
Wow, sound like me. Wow.
Everything under the car has changed. All the brake lines, proportional valve, all that. Everything is brand new. I had to take all the old stuff off of there.
And a lot of people don't understand when you start doing all this stuff just in the suspension, how much money you just have tied into that. Like that was the first thing I did because I knew I wanted to go 26 to 28. I did suspension work. I had so much money tied in that suspension. Shout out to my dog Universal Carless because he was like, "Yo, I got the springs you need for the front." So I was able to change those for a 79 Cadillac to make it sit up a little higher. And then the factory springs, I was able to get those compression tested, and they were fine. Then for the rear, so I left those on, and the coilover package. I did the big brakes, but I did because I wanted to look stock. I did the Universal Lift stock brakes, where it's just bigger, but it looks stock. And man, when you hit tap brakes, well, you about to go through the damn windshield when you tap brakes. I was like, oh, it took me a while to get used to it because the brakes, it's like a new car. I was like, oh shoot. I got the big brake booster on. I mean, I want everything to look kind of factory, so you couldn't tell everything was done. I could have did, the wheel wood, which I may have ended up doing when I do the swap. Depending on how that works with those brakes, I'm gonna have to do that. But what I've done to just to get it to that point, it took a lot of money, a lot of time, because people was looking like you didn't do nothing to the car, man. I just did the whole suspension, urethane bushings, the sway bars new. This is new. That's
Everything.
new brake lines, new this. Man, all that stuff costs. And I had to get my brake lines made because I ordered the one, even though it's a B body, the ones for the 71, 76 Caprice Impala supposed to fit. Well, for the Buick, it's a different turn because it's a little box that sit there. So I had to take those and get those modified, and the dude actually modified them to go around the box like the factory went because he took the whole factory. We took the whole factory down side by side. I said it's different. So he used his bending tool from his machine and bending the way they were supposed to go. And other than that, it worked fine. But just running into a little problem. That was an extra $50 to $100 I had to pay to get that done.
Yeah, I had the same issue. I had to have some custom things made on my brakes and the fittings. Like my old fittings don't usually fit in their new stuff. So you find ways around it. It's cool.
Man, Yo, what up, Tanner? Tanner still in the building. I see you. Another one of my dogs out of Chicago. I see you. I see you, bro.
That's what's up.
Man, you should have 6. Man, with the numbers off actually on YouTube, the numbers off. I'll talk about that later, but it's off because my number on YouTube Studio is totally way higher. I don't know what's going on. Something stuck. Something stuck. He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know Chicago in the building. So with everything that's going on, shout out to Playboy Jeezy. He said the show is still going on because Indiana's open. I will be at that show because somebody just asked what's the dates for that. The dates, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the 22nd, I want to say.
Is that August, right? Or was it September?
That's August. I think it's August 22nd. Help me out, Catfish. I know you know.
I know he usually at the end of August, usually most of the time.
Yeah, and he said nothing was changing for that, so I know I'll be there for that. I know you'll definitely be there. But man, what else are you going to besides that? Because I know a lot of things, dates have changed. Like shout out to my dog in St. Louis. Oh my God, Belt Boy. Belt Boy, like what? You know,
I was at. Was you at that one last year?
Yes.
Oh, I was there too.
I was there. I was there for that short period of time because everybody stood in that long line, and I was in and out of there because I didn't stay long because it was on a Sunday and I had to go to work. So I can't stay long. So I was there till about 4-ish. So I had to get back to Kansas City, and I got back here before it got dark. And a lot of people didn't know I was there because I was on my motorcycle. I got there early, and then I left early. Hold on. Carmen Thomas in the building said, Clay, son.
That's my brother.
The bro in the building. What up, bro?
Yeah, that's my bro.
The love to whip Aerocoupe Cley. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's my
brother. That's definitely
my
what's up. So, is there any other shows you plan on going to this year?
Playboy Jeezy for sure. Stunner Reese just he canceled his. Whisk by Way he canceled.
Well,
his.
hold on. He may have canceled it, but shout out to Stunner. I think if something changes, he might not. It might.
Well, I'm hoping so.
Because me and Catfish working on it. I'm working on Stunner with it. Like Stunner, come on. I understand, but I understand if you do have to change it to another year, it's fine. I was just mad because I missed his show last year and Playboy Jeezy show last year. I said this year I'm not missing it. I'm going. I was hoping it was around the same time. Because last year was perfect. One was Saturday, one was Sunday. I'm like, oh, that was perfect right there, dude. To go to both. But I know with this year, everything that's happened this year has really changed the game for everything. So
I'm hoping he can figure something out. I just seen him like a little over a week ago. We was all outside, and he was telling some of the homeboys that he was talking about canceling it. So I mean, if he can go, maybe because we right here on the border of Indiana, maybe if he can put something over there, I'm pretty sure people will still come out. But other than that, man, I don't really know. A lot of the stuff is actually up in the air. I'm actually trying to set some up with 78 Chevy Boy. I was gonna come down there and kick it with him for a weekend and bring the whip down there, you know what I'm saying, and do some YouTube things or whatever. We gotta set that up, but I've been talking with him about that, and man, I don't know. Other than that, I really wanna. I'm hoping. I don't know if Velboy. I think Velboy postponed his.
Yeah, it's 20. September 22nd.
I think he pushed it back.
Yeah, he pushed back September 22nd. I was just looking at the flyer. I wish I could post it up here because I have the old flyer. I need to move the new flyer over. But it's September 22nd, I'm not mistaken. Which I said, okay, that's cool. I could probably make that. Especially.
But that's it. That's pretty much it, man. I don't. As far as the major shows, it was really just Stunner Reese, Playboy, and Velboy, and then I was gonna come to Whisk by Wade this year because I didn't make it last year.
I didn't make it last year. I don't even know when his dates are. But
he officially canceled it though. So.
But then again, we understand. We understand why a lot of things was canceled because of what's going on. 2021 to bring something a little bit different. I'm still keeping my ear to the streets about the classic. Right now, they just playing it by ear because it all depends on what the city of Orlando does.
I've never been in that. I need to come down there and check it out.
Oh boy. You go one time, in the words of Memphis Mike, you're going to be hooked. And Bilo, you're going to be hooked. And I was mad I didn't go last year. I had a lot of stuff going on last year where I couldn't go. But I was like, this year, I need to go. Yeah, I need to go to that SEMA I was trying to go to, but I don't even know what's going on with SEMA right now. Hold on. I saw it. I saw it at the bottom. Shay Thompson said, "What kind of sound you got in that Clay, son?"
I got enough to rock your boots. That
So we didn't even get into that part because I didn't know how much. I didn't know how much of that you want to talk about. What's in the trunk? I just know it's a gorilla and a grown man in the trunk.
Man, it's doing a little something, man. You know what? I'm just now starting to touch my interior and my music. You know what I'm saying? I made a couple upgrades within the last 2-3 weeks. So I got my console made. I bought a new amp.
Yo, that console. For those that didn't see on IG, that console is sick. Whoever did your console, salute, shout out to them. Because I was like,
awesome.
yo, that right there is clean. It's nice.
Yeah, and I actually got some stuff up my sleeve, man. I can't even lie. You know, like I like being different. You know what I'm saying? I'm everything I do, I always try to see if I can put my own little touch on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of flip it around a little bit. And I got a couple of things that I'm trying to do or whatever. And it should come out decent, man. So, with everything going on, I got a little bit more time to kind of work on my little project a little bit more.
And that's one thing I tell about it. I was telling a bunch of folks, we were having a conversation back in like the end of March. I said, this is a time. This is when we thought it was going to be, at first, it's only going to be for a few weeks, blah, blah, blah. But look, this give you time to go get your stuff together, go do this, go do that, and come back strong. And I was in a rush trying to get stuff right. And then when they shut everything down, that shut me all the way down. When they shut it down right before my birthday, I was coming out with a banger where my guy that's doing my LT4, he hit me up and said, New York, we ready. What you mean we ready? Ready for what? I didn't know what he was talking about. He's like, yo, bring your car Friday. By Saturday, you driving it home. He said, bring it Friday so we can start on it, snatch everything out, and I was going to paint up underneath. So that's why he told me to bring it Friday. Well, you can do that Friday, and then Saturday, we'll drop the new stuff in. We have you ready to go for your birthday. Oh, cool. My birthday, I'm stunned. My birthday next week. My thing was to just do a whole YouTube drop with that LT4 in it. Because right now it's dyno that 1532. And no, it's not. I wasn't racing it. It was just to make that big heavy body move.
That's a lot of horsepower, bro.
But that's if I run it. Well, that's if I ran it in C mode. But I was gonna run it in A mode. A mode was like 800 or something like that. B mode, I think, was 12 change. My thing was, I was just gonna cruise. That's all I'm gonna do. I was just gonna cruise, and every now and then maybe tap the gas, make the wheels spin. But that's about it. It wasn't trying to race or nothing like that. And man, when everything got shut down, that just my heart sunk because they were ready. I was ready, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna. I was like, but you know what? I wasn't mad because I said, you know what? There's some people that can't ride right now that want to ride. At least I can crank it up that 350 and then make it move.
Mm-hmm.
Man, appreciate it. We appreciate it. At least I can make it move. Period.
Nah, it's moving with that number. It's definitely moving.
Well, with that number, yeah, I'm talking about what's in there now. At least I can kind of drive it around, but just to cruise in. But even with that, and that's all I was gonna do. You just gonna hit the engine running, and you just see me drive. Why are you driving so slow? Because I want everybody to see me. That's a big car. Look at it. I know you hear the pipes chopping because the exhaust is like, I think it was 4 3/4, all the way from the headers all the way back. I mean, that thing's sick, crazy. Wow. And it was dumping at the rear. I was like, whew. All my stuff just sitting there wrapped up now until that time because he's backed up with work because he's doing stuff for a lot of people. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't no rush. This whenever, but he was gonna squeeze me in to get that done. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, Clay, I ain't gonna keep you long. For those that don't know, Clay is tired. He's working. He's working. He's out of town.
I'm at work, bro. I had to rock with you though, man. I had to walk because I said I ain't gonna spin my bro, man. I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out.
I appreciate it, and plus, folks get to see. If y'all don't know, like I said, this stuff is in the information box that you see below. Definitely hit him up. Go ahead and subscribe. Watch his. You get to go back and look at his build from when he got it all the way to and to see where it's at right now, and just to have appreciation because, like I said, these cars ain't out there like that no more. But the crazy thing is, I see a few of them for sale here lately. I've been seeing a few of them for sale. There was one for sale here, and a buddy of mine was for old school. I showed him that, and he ended up going with a Buick. He found a '77 Buick LeSabre 2-door, that was somebody had started working, ended up buying that, and I don't know who bought the other car. They shared
Yeah,
with
they
somebody
be
else.
out here, man. But it's hard to find them clean though. Find a 70s body, the Aerocoupe, they usually be rusted out. So if you find a
Rusted,
clean one,
yeah.
man, you got the bread, man. It'll definitely be worth your while.
Not just with
Well,
that, just any of the old school cars out here. I'm like my dog Loco and a couple other folks I had on there. Like, man, we have to bring them back every time we see them. You just want them because you don't want to just sit there and just waste away.
right, right. Right.
Yeah,
Definitely.
one thing you don't want to do. Well, Clay, like I said, I know you tired. I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm gonna do my help me not segment, let you get some rest.
No
But I'm
problem.
gonna go ahead and get into that. For those that are sticking around, I do have a little bit of help me help you. And Clay, I'm gonna let you get some rest, and we'll definitely be talking.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
All right. So somebody named you. I don't know who was named YouTube Activity. They've been here for a while. I don't even know who that is. But anyway, salute, Clay.
All
I will
right,
holler
bro.
back at you. All right,
All
bro.
right, bro. Yeah.
All right, y'all, man. Shout out to Clay. He couldn't be on long because he was tired. He actually working, but he took the time to come out. YouTube Activity, yo. I see you. I don't know who you are, but appreciate you rolling through. All right, y'all. I did say I was going to bring it. I do have a help me help you segment to bring to y'all. The one I wanted to bring, which is what Whit sent me. It was for some reason take so long to upload, and it usually don't take that long to upload. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I got. Let me go ahead and get it pulled up here. And thank y'all for rocking with me. Also, before I forget, I gotta put this up there. Hold up, gotta put this up there. Let's do this. All right, y'all. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully everybody can see. Hold up a little bit bigger. There we go. Where I can see. For those that don't know, the giveaway is still going on strong. Watch the video and watch everybody's videos included in it. I'm telling you, don't want to miss this. We give them something away. We give them away 3 vehicles. You don't want to miss it. One is a Jetta, one's an Oldsmobile, and both of them are clean, ready to go. You can't beat a free car. And then the other one is a 2019 Tahoe. If everything works out right, you could be the winner of the Tahoe, the winner of the Oldsmobile, or the winner of the Jetta. Man, I was gonna enter myself, but I can't do it because I'm helping give it away. I'm part of the giveaway. I can't give it away to myself. It would not be fair. So wanted to put that out there, period. So y'all get a chance to, know what's going on. But definitely go check it out. Shout out to my dog Demonology. I want to put this back up there, y'all. Demonology is healing. He's healing from the whole beer flu. Y'all about to say what it is, what the beer flu. He is now tested negative twice. I'm happy for him. He's gonna be right back to rare form. Right back to rare form. Loving it. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Segment called Help Me Help You. Let's get started with it. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna go ahead and run through it real quick. I want to hold up everybody on their Friday. LSX giving the eyes. Trying to get to it, which you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. I remember I was trying to get there and I couldn't wait. When I got there, I was able to change the URL, do the damn thing. So it's gonna get there. All right, y'all. Help me help you. Let's go ahead and get it going. So yes, give me a high five. Yep, high five. Here we go. Let's get it going. My dog must help me come get it. I know you sponsoring it. Yeah. Me and him gonna have a talk because I swear if you're gonna sponsor, we're gonna do something better. You can't get everybody the middle finger. Not everybody. Some people, not everybody. Y'all must don't know now. Now it's getting to the point where it's kind of hot outside now. So we're gonna start with this. Now, we're gonna help this person get some AC. Some of y'all might have seen this before, some of y'all haven't. But this year we can't have y'all riding around like this because this is a hazard. I love to have that generator back there though, but this is a hazard. We can't have you doing like this at all. We got to get you some AC. I know some people just say roll down the window, but depending on where you live at, you roll in that window, it's hot outside like it is in the car. All that hot heat and humid air and dry heat, man, it's some crap. Yeah, wait, I got something for you. I'm showing them. I'm showing them this is what it is. Man, like I said, I'd love to have that generator, but man, Frigidaire need to get them a contract because they showing everything on there. They got it bolted to the door. They don't care. They gonna stay nice and cool. Period. There was another one. Reason why I'm showing these is because it's getting to get hot if it's not already hot where you live at. Because if you are where I am, we get all the season here and it's already in the 90s plus. Man, it's just creative. They just made a whole thing on top for the air to blowing straight through the top. There used to be a sunroof up top, so they sealed that off. And they got the cord running. My thing is, where's that cord running to? The ACs take a lot of pull to get them going. I don't know. All right, Catfish, I already knew you are. I knew you was. I'm gonna make sure I'm there. I'm gonna be there on the bike. Be there chilling. Man, oh my God, look at the Lincoln. Even the Lincoln. That's a nice DeWalt generator in the back. But man, why do that Lincoln like that, man? Come on. Told y'all we gotta help them get the AC in order, because man, this right here is ridiculous. Very ridiculous. It's been running up to 96 in Texas, man. Lefty, I know Texas. Ooh, boy, that heat. Only thing I can't take is the heat. So, man, I don't know what I'll be doing from Texas. Even though I'm directly above it. I mean, directly above that. So to see how this heat has been doing, man, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. We went from being mild to hot as hell, but that's June for you. We still got July, August, and September. Because September be hot too, believe it or not. People like, start of fall, man. It still feel like summer out here. Oh boy, man, we got to help them. Help get you some AC. And that Lincoln was the That Lincoln Continental back in the day. Now, y'all, for those that hadn't seen this yesterday, I had to put this back up because, somebody had a Chevy on the day, and this right here is, wow. It's the Corvette Mino. Corvette Mino, That's what they did with this. It's crazy, but hey, it works for them. It really does work for them. Man, let's keep it moving. This was from yesterday as well. I think I put this back up with this Camaro because I had to find more footage of it. I actually found out the IG on this car and actually hit them up, let them know they made it, and they hadn't hit me back yet. So hopefully they hit me back by next week so we can talk about it and, talk some things. Because, man, it's crazy. Leslie said the El Corvette. Yeah, that was the El Corvette that you just saw. Yep. My man, my hero right here. He said, I don't have no AC, but I tell you what, I'm gonna put the fan up and have it blow right on the ice. Man, that's some of the cheapest action you can find. You can't beat that. But my thing is, it's only blowing one way. How strong is that fan? Because that's the only way you're gonna get AC. And I swear I can't do nothing without AC, man. Even my old school, I gotta have AC in it. I got to. It's too damn hot. My Lord, man. Another one with a nice generator on top, but they got the AC pumping. No, it's so crazy. I saw an ice cream truck like this one day, but the ice cream truck get a pass because he had a thing hooked to the hitch and he had a generator on that, and it was running the freezer and the AC unit, so he won't be hot. So it is what it is with that. But I figure I'd share something quick with y'all tonight. I know it's the old school AC. Yeah, it's the old school AC that you saw. Somebody said, go back to that again. I'll go back to it. Yes, that's the old school AC. Believe it or not, I've actually done this before on a road trip. So I was driving a vehicle that I got from the auction that had no AC in it, and I had a cooler with me. So I stopped in the Walmart, got one of these little cheap fans that plug into your cigarette lighter, and had to just blow the ice, and it actually works. It actually does work. It kept it cool on me, and that part of the car, it stayed cool the whole time. The cooler wasn't that big, though, not as big as that one. But it kept it cool, and it lasts all the way till I drove home. So it did what it did. It did what it needed to do. But I figure I'd share that footage with y'all real quick. It's Friday, end of the week, the last day. So I definitely want to, thank Aerocoupe Cley for coming on. Definitely want to thank y'all rocking with me. I know it's not a lot of people in here. I know there's going to be a whole lot of people in, but that's all good. A lot of people end up catching the replay. Somebody said, New York, what is your information on? Okay, yeah, right here at the bottom. There you go. Right here at the bottom. That's it right there. My IG information. TikTok I barely use, but everything is right there that you need to see. So until then, y'all, I'm supposed to be doing a live tomorrow with Famous Ass TJ. And you hit him up, make sure you coming on. If not, then I will see y'all on Monday. So just stay tuned. If I don't see y'all tonight, I'll see y'all on Monday. Until then, y'all be safe out there. And yes, I dedicated this show. Hold up. I dedicated the whole show to Miss Breonna Taylor. Because today is her birthday, and she would have been 27. For those that don't know who Breonna Taylor is, unfortunately, she's a young lady that ended up getting killed by a raid that just went wrong. I mean, everything went wrong with it. So I wanted to dedicate the show to her today, and I had this at the beginning for those that missed at the beginning. You get to see it again because she still should have been here with us. So Breonna Taylor, I know you flying high in heaven. and we salute you, and we miss you. And my condolences still to the family. And just for the day, like I said, I want to dedicate the show to her. So happy birthday, sis. We love you out here. Till then, everybody, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.